A ver. Yes! I think I got the setup perfect. Perfect with my puppies. Let's hope they let me film. Ooh, I am finally sitting down to make a video for you guys, especially about this topic that I've been meaning to make a video about this. So yes, here I am. If you guys hear my dogs, I'm sorry. It's because they're here with me. Anyways, hello. My name is Barbie. Barbara, whatever you want to call me, but I would prefer for you to call me Barbie. Anyways, oh my god, I haven't made a video talking to a camera in so long. I feel like every time you record constantly and then just stop for a second and then come back and talk to the camera, it's like awkward. But anyways, here I am. I've been meaning to make this video for a while because I have not shared this. Well, I already shared it on my Instagram. Everyone knows, but I haven't shared it on my YouTube channel. I haven't made an official video about the topic, and the topic is that I am pregnant. I still can't believe it. I am still like, is there really a baby down here? I'm like, what? I can't believe it. I'm having a beautiful baby girl. The gender reveal was amazing. It was so much fun. I can't believe it's a girl. I mean, I always knew that it was gonna be a girl inside of me, but I started to doubt my motherly instinct, and I was like, everyone was like, it's a boy, it's a boy, it's a boy. So I was like, okay, maybe it's a boy, maybe I'm wrong. So when that powder went pink and there were babies fighting and the baby boy fell down, I was like, oh my god, I started crying. So I am 16 weeks. I have to write it down because if not, I know me, I will forget. So I keep track of it on my calendar. I am 16 weeks, so yes, I'm starting the 4th month. I am officially done with the first trimester. Yes, honey. It's an amazing feeling to be done with the first trimester, to be honest. So I basically just wanted to make a video sharing my experience in the first trimester and the symptoms that I experienced. That every pregnancy is different. I'm just sharing my symptoms and how it's been for me so far. As soon as I figured out that I was pregnant, the first thing I did was buy myself this Bible. It's what to expect when you're expecting. This is like a pregnancy guide. It shares everything, like month by month, the symptoms that you're gonna be feeling physically, emotionally, the foods that you should eat and stay away from, like sexual stuff and everything, how you feel. It shares everything. I love this book. I read it very much. I'm out of breath. That's one symptom. As I was saying, I read this book a lot. I got this as soon as I found out that I was pregnant, and I love it because they update this. I believe they update this like every year, so that's amazing. If you're expecting or you're gonna be expecting or whatever you're planning, for sure get this book. 10 out of 10, honey. Let me start off by sharing my symptoms, which I have them written down just in case I forget, because I am forgetful. How have these first 3 months been for me? Honestly, if I could just describe it overall, sleepy. Hard, but I also want to share that I feel that my pregnancy compared to a lot of pregnancy, by pregnancy, I talk as if I've already like been 9 months pregnant. No, the first trimester for me compared to what a lot of people say is their first trimester, honestly, I feel like it's been pretty easygoing, pretty chill. However, I'm still pregnant. Your body feels way different than what it feels like when you're your normal self. So I'm not saying that it's been wow so easy, but it's been chill compared to a lot of pregnancies that I've heard. I've had nausea, but I have not had as much nausea as everyone's like, oh my god, are you like nauseous every day? Are you throwing up? No, I mean normal. I'll get nauseous every once in a while. I've noticed that every time I get in the back of an Uber, I get nauseous and I feel like throwing up after. So yeah, Ubering is not fun for me. Other than that, maybe the occasional morning sickness and I'll have to run to the bathroom, but it's not like I'm 24/7 dealing with nausea. So with that, I'm very grateful because I hate being nauseous and I hate throwing up, and it's such a bad experience. Anyways, just in case, I have some ginger gummies in there in the kitchen. So I've been really sleepy, like 24/7, like really low energy. That's actually one of the first symptoms that I got when I didn't know I was pregnant. I was like, why the heck am I sleeping so much? It was in December, so it was holidays, and I normally don't eat meat. I was pescatarian for I think 2 years, I want to say 2.5 years maybe. But in December I decided, I just started craving it. I'm the type of girl where I listen to my body and I will, you know, give it what it wants. And my body was asking for meat, so I was like, okay, maybe it's the holidays, so I'm gonna give it to her. I would literally have to leave in the middle of any family gathering to sneak away to take a nap. Like, what? Who the heck does that? And I would just think like, oh, maybe it's the meat, because I do remember that when I was like a constant meat eater, I would get sleepy and I would have to nap. So I thought that maybe the meat, the red meat, was getting me tired. But no, turns out I was pregnant. So yeah, very, very sleepy. I'm still sleepy, but I feel like I'm starting to regain a little bit of my energy. Before it was like, wow, like very, very heavy, the amount of tiredness I felt and low energy. The biggest symptom that I have is that I'm sleepy 24/7. Another symptom, hi mama. Another symptom that I experience is headaches. I don't know if to call it migraines, but very strong headaches. A lot, to be honest. I can sometimes wake up and I will last all day with a headache. Since a while now, I stopped taking like medication. Like, I don't like to go and pop an Advil or a Tylenol whenever I have some sort of pain, but I've had to because the headaches have been so strong. However, I really try not to. Most of the time I'll just drink some coconut water, because some girl that I follow, which is also a mama, posted that when you get a headache when you're pregnant, coconut water is the solution. And honestly, I am here to confirm, yes, it really, really helps. Migraines, already said that. Sleepy, already said that too. Hungry, okay, listen. Everyone that knows me knows that I am a foodie. I love to eat, and I can eat a lot. But being pregnant has made that even more. So you can imagine, if you know me, oh my god, you can imagine how much I am eating. It's embarrassing, but my boyfriend makes fun of me because he says that I'm snacking on something 24/7, but I can't help it. Like, I'm just like, I think it's like a little bit of anxiety too, because of the whole situation. And I've always been one, like, when I have a little bit of anxiety, I eat. I'm not saying that's a good thing, but definitely I've been eating a lot. I'm always snacking on something. As I mentioned, I used to not eat red meat, and suddenly I got pregnant and now I'm just like, I'm craving meat. I was a pescatarian and I loved fish, and now I will eat a salmon and I'm like, I can't. There's sometimes that I will eat and I will fall asleep and I'll wake up like, oh, so hungry that I feel like if I don't eat in that moment, I am going to kill somebody or I'm going to die. I don't know, I have to eat. So that's another one of my symptoms. One of the early symptoms too was peeing 24/7. I would wake up multiple times at night to get up and pee, and very constantly. So that's a symptom. And I would be with my friends at the beach or going somewhere, whatever, and I would have to stop like every 20 minutes, like, I have to pee. So yeah, that's one symptom. So of course, nothing could be perfect. My camera ran out of battery, so I had to stop for a second to charge it, but I'm back now. So I remember where I left off, that I was saying that I don't know how to explain it so well. People might think I'm exaggerating. I literally feel as if the bones in my body are changing. Like, I feel different, girl. I do. I get a lot of like pain if I'm standing for too long. Like, my back starts hurting, my feet start hurting. I feel like they swell up a little bit. My legs hurt. My body just hurts sometimes. And kind of going back to the getting tired thing and being tired, I will literally wake up, walk my dogs once around the building, and I'm like, ooh, so tired, gotta take a little break. I will move, I will clean my closet, like move one thing to another side, and I'm like, ooh, I'm tired. Like, oh, my metabolism is definitely different. I used to be, sorry if this is TMI, but I used to be like, I used to have a really quick metabolism. Like, I would eat and, you know, now it's not so much like that. So I mean, you constantly feel like bloated. I'm one woman early in the morning and I am another woman at nighttime, where I'm like, poof. Definitely feel like a little bit of cellulite has started showing up, which is normal. I'm not like saying anything against cellulite, it's totally normal, but I'm saying it just in case, like, so people can, girl, I'm here sharing my symptoms, so I'm gonna share them all. I also feel like my skin has been a little bit drier, like around my face. I had like dry patches and I used to never ever get that. It kind of annoys me. I get like that pregnant mustache, like my lips start to burn. I'll get like a little mustache there, I don't know. Oh my god, I feel all over the place. Like, I did not know that just sitting and talking in front of a camera was gonna get me so out of breath. Ah! Emotionally, I've been good, to be honest. Like, definitely have had some mood swings, but I feel like I have been dealing with all of this like a big girl. Oh, speaking of, I did that and I was like, oh, definitely your breasts will get bigger, and I'm living for that. I'm living for that because I'm a small titty queen. But here I've been showing the girlies out. Emotionally, it was really hard for me when I found out that I was pregnant. I was like in a state of shock literally for 5 days. This is gonna be so gross, but for 5 days I did not talk to anyone. Not my mom, not my dad, not anyone. I was like, I didn't even go to my job, like to my work, and I didn't shower for 5 days because I was like, I felt like a zombie in bed, just like watching TV, like eating anything I could, and just like, oh, like what is going on? I don't know, I was not expecting it, and it took me a while to process it. And this could be a whole other video, to be honest, of how I found out that I was pregnant. It was really hard for me at first to accept that I was pregnant, and I was like, oh my god, like it was just like a big shock for me. But once I accepted it, everything good, amazing, everyone so loving, so happy, my boyfriend's so excited, and then everyone just like me contagió the excitement. Like it just rubbed off on me, and I was like, oh my god, okay, yes. So now I'm excited, but at first it was a real big shock. You start to think a lot of things, like your life is gonna change, like completely. You have to think that now you're going to be taking care of a little human being. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's still like, I can't believe that I am creating life inside of me. That's such a beautiful feeling, honestly. But I can't believe that I'm creating a body inside of me, like little bones, little organs, like girl. I do have some like little mood swings that I will just like wake up crying, and I'm like, ah, I'm like sitting on the couch like, ah, like, why am I crying? I don't know why I'm crying. And it just goes away and I'm good. I'm like, okay. And sometimes I feel like I want to snap at everyone. Anything they say, I'm like don't talk to me. Love being home. I love dedicating time to myself. I love being by myself right now. It's been pretty good 3 months, not gonna lie. Thank you so much. I wanted to make this video to share my first trimester symptoms and how it's been so far. I kind of want to keep track of how the pregnancy is going. I hope, fingers crossed, that I can do it. I don't know why. I need discipline. I need discipline. I know it's a problem. I accept it. Lord, universe, help me. Oh, he just flashing his butt over here. Honestly, like, getting pregnant, I felt like this was kind of what motivated me to come back and record a video. So I hope that it will keep being a motivation for me to like start recording a little bit more, because I do love to do this. I just struggle with issues and discipline, as I mentioned. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm really glad that I made this. Stay tuned for any other video that I make upcoming, and yeah, follow me on Instagram and all that stuff. Whatever. I don't even know how to exit out this video. It's been a minute. Thanks, y'all.